Hello everybody, Miss Cole here. Today I'm going to be reviewing some books for the younger children. I would say these books could be suitable for children from the age of 2, as long as an adult's reading to them, up to about 5 or 6. However, the majority of these books are popular throughout the whole of our age range throughout the school. We're finding these books in all the classrooms, so completely up to you. I mean, to be honest, most of the adults I know love these books as well. So no limits really. But yeah, just for those younger children, they'll obviously need the adult support there to read the book to them and help them understand it. Okay, so my first book is a wonderful book. It is called The Kitchen Disco by Claire Foges and Al Murphy. So this book is all about your fruit bowl coming to life. So when you go to bed, apparently all of the fruit in your fruit bowl will basically have a big kitchen disco, a really big all-nighter party. And this book is all about that party that happens throughout the night. You've got mangoes in there who love to dance. You've got the banana DJ who can do the splits. You've got the grapes who enjoy the conga and the apples who shake their pips. So it's a really, really funny story. I'm yet to find a child or an adult that has not enjoyed this story. And whilst it's got fantastic kind of characters and illustrations, the wordplay is fantastic, and they have a chorus that is repeated throughout the book, so even the youngest of children can join in and sing along with that. Also, whilst I was browsing for this book online, just to see kind of what the internet's kind of view was on this book, I honestly couldn't find a website where it wasn't rated a 5-star. So yeah, not just me, lots and lots of people loving this book. Okay, so I'll read you a little bit. Okay, so I'll try my best with my rapping. Okay. Banana is the DJ. He plays the latest hits. He spins, he jumps, he somersaults, then does the banana splits. The lemons are the show-off. They really love to rap. They break dance on the chopping board and tap dance on the tap. The coconut is cheeky. He makes the others laugh and dives into the washing up and has a bubble bath. You ready? So, shake it like a mango and party like a pear. Wiggle like an apple, hey, and dance like you don't care. It's called the Kitchen Disco and everyone's invited. So move your hips and shake your pips and let's all get excited. So it's such a good book and so hard to get out of your head as well. But no, definitely recommend this one as my first book for today. Okay, so my second recommendation for the little ones is Oh No George by Chris Horton. Okay, this book is about a pet dog called George who promises his owner that he will be really, really well behaved when his owner is out. And he really, really does try. But he sees a really yummy chocolate cake on the side. He sees a really nice fresh flower bed and a cat that apparently wants to be chased. So it kind of, you're following George along to see if he can stick to that promise. And anyone who owns a dog will completely be able to relate to this. This just reminds me so much of my puppy Lola. And whenever you see them kind of see something that tempts them, you can kind of see them thinking, I know I shouldn't do this, but should I? And it's kind of all about that. And Chris Horton has also won a lot of awards for his artwork throughout this book. And actually, he's done a really good job of, whilst keeping the kind of illustrations of George similar, just little changes, like his eyes, where his eyes are looking, and his ear position. Does a really good job of kind of expressing how he's feeling and those actions. So yeah, any dog lovers, definitely highly recommend this book. But yeah, no, I think most children would love this book. Okay. My third book is Press Here, and this is by Herb Toulette. This actually, because I like to go online and see as well what other people, the age range they recommend for these books, and there are a lot of people who have used this book with children 1-2 years on, because it's a really, really clever book. And actually uses the power of imagination to create a fun and interactive experience for children, yet doesn't need a battery and doesn't need Wi-Fi. Okay, so I'll kind of show you how it works. So it starts with the front cover with a really simple instruction to press here. And that's what starts the story. And the story kind of follows that idea throughout. So it says, ready? Press here and then turn the page. Let's make little noises while you do it. Great! Now press the yellow dot again. Okay, and this kind of goes on throughout the story, and then there's more things involved. There, well done. Now tilt the page left to see what happens. Tilt it. Oh! And then to the right. A little more. Let's turn it back. And they're all over there. Excellent. Shake the book one more time, just to get everything back in order. Oh, it's such a clever book, really, really is. It does this throughout. There's a bit at the end where it asks you to mix up all the colours, and it's a really, really ingenious book. I'm honestly fascinated with the idea behind this book, and not surprised at all that it's such a hit in our school. Children and adults will want to do this over and over again. It's just a really lovely book to kind of take us away from those iPads for a little time and get interactive, but with a book instead. Okay, and my last recommendation today is one of my favourite books of all time. If you have not heard of Mo Willems, you need to go and buy every single one of his books right now, honestly, okay? As soon as we got our first Elephant and Piggy book in school, the kids were fighting over it, the adults were fighting over it, and we now have multiple copies of every book in his series. We've got them in every classroom of the school. We've had staff members honestly crying with laughter in the staff room over them. We've had children wanting to make their own versions of the books. We are absolutely in love with his books, and they are honestly fantastic for all ages, okay? But a really nice way to get those youngest children into reading and get them decoding some words. Okay, so I think the best way to show you how great this book is I'm going to start by reading some of it to you so you can see the images of the book. But then, a couple of years ago, during our school's book festival week, me and one of our TAs, we dressed up as Elephant and Piggy. I was Piggy and the TA was Elephant. And we actually acted out this storybook. And you will see we've got rows of children in front and they are cracking up. They absolutely love the story, and I think that is the best way really to show you how adored these books are. Okay, so I'll start off with this one. We are in a book. Piggy? Yes, Gerald? Someone is staring at us. Someone is looking at us. Who is looking at us? A monster? No, it is a reader. A reader is reading us. A reader is reading us.
How is a reader reading us?
The reader is reading these word bubbles. We're in a book.
We are in a book. That is so cool! We are in a book!
We're in a book. We are being read.
We are being read!
I have a good idea. I can make the reader say a word.
You can make the reader say a word.
I can. If the reader reads out loud.
That is a good idea. That is a funny idea.
Here I go. Banana.